Meet WugaWorld, a dangerous Chicago gang that was allegedly responsible for over 30 murders throughout Chicago. This dangerous gang is mainly located on 75th and Stewart, and they are insane GDs, battling with gangs like Dog Pound, Lamron, and AMG, but they beef hard with FaceWorld 069/079. They are allied with Brick City, MOB, STL, Gyro City, and 051 Young Money. It was going all good for WugaWorld all up until April 3rd, 2001. Marvin Payton, aka Suga Wuga, was standing outside of a liquor store on 75th and Vincennes when someone walked up on him and killed him at the age of 27. This was the first member of WugaWorld to lose their life, and after his death, they would name WugaWorld after him in his honor. But on February 19th, 2008, Karlton Wells, aka Sharkman, was standing with a large group of people in a gas station parking lot in the 800 block of West 76th Street when a dispute over a cell phone arose, police said. Then someone in the vehicle pulled out a semi-automatic weapon and fired shots, hitting WugaWorld Stankman and another 18-year-old man who was also in the crowd, police said. After losing homies back to back, WugaWorld knew they had to get revenge, so on August 7th, 2011, police responded to a call of shots fired on the 6900 block of South Oakley Avenue, and when they arrived, they found a 16-year-old boy that had been shot multiple times. Marshawn Taylor, aka FaceWorld Marty, was pronounced dead at the scene. This would be allegedly the first person that WugaWorld would take out. Then it was March 8th, 2012. Joshua Williams, aka Lil Josh from FaceWorld 069, had gotten into a verbal altercation with two people on the 2600 block of West Lithuanian Plaza Court. He was then shot in the head at about 4:14 p.m. Then it was Daniel Walker, aka D-Boy from WugaWorld. He was killed by his uncle on the 7800 block of South May Street. His uncle turned himself in days later. Then FaceWorld was allegedly responsible for the murder of J Loud, who was a well-loved Brick Squad member, who was killed on December 25th, 2012. He was killed after wearing a hoodie saying JoJo World, and I talked about him in my last video, so make sure you go check that out. But this next WugaWorld member to lose their life was the son of a drug lord legend. September 25th, 2013, Jeremy Hoover, aka WugaWorld Caveman, who is also the son of Larry Hoover, was standing outside in the 7200 block of South Wentworth Avenue when someone walked up on him and shot him in the head at about 1:13 p.m. But he died 3 days after he was shot. WugaWorld knew they had to get back for Caveman, so allegedly they went to take out another FaceWorld member. January 17th, 2014, Tremaine Scott, aka True from FaceWorld 079, was walking with some friends at about 7:05 p.m. right in the 8200 block of South Princeton Avenue when suddenly an unknown male approached the group and started fighting them. Eventually the guy pulled out a gun and shot FaceWorld 079 True right in the chest. He was pronounced dead at Stroger's Junior Hospital at 8:06 p.m. But then on May 6, 2014, they would allegedly catch another well-loved FaceWorld member. 18-year-old Jawan Porter, aka Juju from FaceWorld, and another 26-year-old man were standing on the 7900 block of South Vincent Avenue when two gunmen walked up and started shooting at about 9:50 p.m. Juju was shot multiple times in the body and pronounced dead at the scene at 9:58 p.m. and the 26-year-old man was shot in the chest and shoulder and left in critical condition. FaceWorld Juju was close to FaceWorld Newski too. This war would continue to go on throughout the years, because on October 11, 2014, Roddy Conner, aka FaceWorld Roddy, was standing outside when a gunman walked up on him right near South Carpenter Street and West 88th Street. He was shot in the back and buttocks and died at the Advocate Christ Medical Center. He was only 16 at the age of his death. Then it was June 25th, 2015. Laquelle Barnes, aka WugaWorld Knickknack, was a 34-year-old female from WugaWorld who was shot in the armpit in the 7500 block of South Eggleston Avenue. She was pronounced dead at 12:49 a.m. Damian Williams, aka FaceWorld JDO Day Day, was standing outside in the 2500 block of West 70th Street at 9:21 a.m. when an SUV drove by with two people inside. Someone fired shots and drove off eastbound on the 70th Street. This was allegedly another FaceWorld member that WugaWorld took out. But then on June 16th, 2015, 2016, WugaWorld will lose a well-loved member who also claimed MOB. A man was found shot to death in a car in Englewood at 11:58 a.m. right in the 6500 block of South Rose Avenue. The man was Jordan Liggins, aka WugaWorld Baby. He was a well-loved WugaWorld member, and he was pronounced dead at the scene at 12:21 p.m. Then they would allegedly get back on another Face World member because on June 25th, 2016, Karlton Wilson, aka Face World Boss Trey, was washing a car at about 7:15 p.m. in the alley in the 5800 block of South Maplewood Avenue when someone came up to him and fired multiple shots. He was pronounced dead at 8:41 p.m. But then on August 30th, 2018, Frenchie Cribbs, aka WugaWorld G Frenchie, was walking at about 8:13 a.m. in the 400 block of West 75th Street when he got into an argument with another person. The person then pulled out a handgun and shot him multiple times before driving away in a blue SUV with temporary license plates. WugaWorld G Frenchie suffered from a gunshot wound to the head and 3 to the buttocks. He was pronounced dead at the scene. This next WugaWorld member was a truly loved member in WugaWorld. He was also the cousin of Lil Durk. Even though they had beef, they were still family, which shows you family doesn't matter in Chicago. What only matters is what sets you from. 24-year-old Antoine Fields, aka WugaWorld Lil Mister / WAP, was walking at about 7:15 p.m. in the 7400 block of South Harvard Avenue when a dark colored car drove up and someone inside fired multiple shots. Lil Mister was struck in the head and taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center where he died. He was a well-loved WugaWorld member and pulled millions of views throughout YouTube from the music that he posted. He even got into a fight with rapper Rico Reckless, who was from the same hood. Rico Reckless said he fought because Lil Mister said he stopped coming to the hood, so Rico Reckless pulled up on Lil Mister. And they were actually close friends before the fight, and they never got to squash the beef before Lil Mister passed away.
You don't understand, Lil Mister my son, like, I love Lil Mister, like, he's still my son. It's just, he was drinking too much lean, Vlad. Motherfucking 18, that's 10 years. You talking about some boy, like what, like who, like what? I ain't been like, so fuck it then. When I ever come back to the blocks, I'll be out of town doing shit. Like I think I was
like, Rico wanted to see that shit. That's why he posted it and shit. Now you gotta like live with that shit. Now you got the world shit gonna wanna try you because shit. I know I'ma try you. You come swinging like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got a lot of people looking at you crazy.
Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments who y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed and stay well. Yeah, I'm out.